Copyright disclaimer. Under Title 17 U.S.C. Section 107, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Okay, guys, so I'm going to read this propaganda sent out by the cult of Scientology, and this is Longview News Journal. And of course, I will leave a link in the description box. And the title is Thousands of Christmas Gifts to Local Children at the Cult of Scientology, Los Angeles Annual Candy Cane Lane Holiday Festival. You guys remember all the protesting and stuff was going on around there. And this was written by Church of Scientology International. December 25th, 2023. We all know they're not religious in any shape or form. All they do is, regurgitate tech from L. Ron Hubbard. And nobody is allowed to think freely. Some 3,500 Angelinos filled L. Ron Hubbard Way for the Cult of Scientology by Los Angeles Annual Toy Giveaway. Cult of Scientology hosts an afternoon of fun and Christmas treats for the children of East Hollywood. Okay, so the first thing I want to say is, yes, it is kind of nice on the surface level that they're giving toys to children that are of lesser means. But there's so much wrong with this that I can't even, begin. Number one, the children in Scientology are not allowed to play with toys. They're not allowed to be children. Oh, I'll try not to cry. They're not allowed to be children. They're not allowed playtime. They're not allowed to read books. They're not allowed to watch television shows. They're not allowed to play games. They're very rarely given any type of free time whatsoever. And when they do have free time, they don't usually get to do things that children should be able to do, like play outside, go on the monkey bars, go out for recess, or anything like that. They very rarely get to see their parents, and I have a lot of mixed feelings because the parents are just handing them over. But, there's some forgiveness I can have with the Scientology parents, but I can't give them too much leeway. So, this so-called toy giveaway, it's wrong on so many levels. What about the Scientology children that are not allowed to be children? And furthermore, if the whole premise is children are adults in child bodies, why would you be giving toys away if children aren't children, right? Because it's all a scam, And also, the other part of it that we all know, and especially they're really, really targeting children from other countries, a lot of Latin countries, and throughout the world. They're really targeting the lesser means countries where people are really struggling. That's another part of this. They want to rope in these Latino families into Scientology. It's so predatory, it's just disgusting. And everybody's walking around like they don't know anything. It's just sick. As evil and disgusting as some of the Mormon practices, and I know not all Mormons are doing these things, but we've seen, what was it, the Latter-day, I think they're called, I forget what it's called, Latter-day Saints, and how the leader, he's in jail now, or prison, and they were marrying 11 and 12-year-old girls, and it was just sick. At least they're not going and having toy drives, you know what I mean? This puts predator to they're uber predators. Okay, so I'm going to continue. Cult of Scientology hosted an afternoon of fun and Christmas treats for the children of East Hollywood. because you know that the children of Scientology won't get those treats. I try not to cry, but it's just so sad. A lot of those children, they're stuffed into closets, under stairwells, or, they're put in the RPF because they're thinking for themselves. Or maybe a 13 or 14-year-old girl that thinks a 13 or 14-year-old boy is cute, are put on RPF for O2D, which is like, natural flirting. Oh, it just goes on. Los Angeles, December 25th, 2023. PR Newswire. It was perfect weather. I mean, it's just so, like, when you read it, it's so, like, ugh, it's just gross. It was perfect weather for a family outing last Sunday. Yeah, like the family outings that none of the Scientologists are really allowed to have. Yeah, those family outings. When 3,500 Angelinos filled L. Ron Hubbard Way for the Cult of Scientology Los Angeles annual toy giveaway. Happy children posed. It's another, like, real creepy thing there. For photos with Santa, the Santa that they don't believe in, and left clutching presents after an afternoon of ice skating. That's grooming. They're bribing. They're trying to bribe the children and the families. Cookie decorating and face painting. Yeah, the cookie decorating and face painting that the children of Scientology never get to participate in. Yeah, that. And face painting with hot cocoa and treats for everyone. The Cult of Scientology holds these events for East Hollywood families to have a safe place. There ain't nothing safe there. Run. Run. Run faster than you've ever run in your life. And get your babies and get your children. Run. To relax and enjoy the holiday season. Like, I'd really like to know what idiot, like, writes this stuff. Well, it's so obvious, like, I'm sorry, Scientologists, I'm not against all of you. But I'm just saying, like, it's just the way it's written, it's just so, cringy. The gifts were the result of a month-long toy drive launched at the L. Ron Hubbard Way holiday lighting ceremony on November 19th. The past several years has presented great challenges. Yeah, to Los Angeles families. They don't care about you guys, just so you know. Said Susanna Canier, Public Affairs Director. I wonder if she's the one who wrote this cheesy, goofy article for the Scientology cults of Greater Los Angeles. Families having difficulty putting food on the table. Oh, so what about all the money you take from the public Scientologists that they have trouble putting food on the table? Or the Sea Org members that are 11 or 12 years old and only get paid $47 a week, like as a volunteer, which is child labor? What about them? When it comes to Christmas gifts, and we wanted to help ensure local children have the best Christmas ever this year. No, they're trying to groom, and they're trying to lure your children and your families into this cult. That's what they're trying to do. So, of course, you guys know I'm going to get irritated. But I just want to I'll put the link in the description. Peace.